The Nexus Combat Academy's gravity training chamber hummed with barely contained energy as 3 of its most elite warriors cornered what appeared to be the most unlikely target imaginable. Elena Voss stood barely 5 feet tall, her pale human frame dwarfed by the towering figure surrounding her. Her Regulation Academy uniform hung loose on her small shoulders, and her auburn hair was pulled back in a simple ponytail. To any observer, she looked like prey. Commander Thane, a genetically enhanced super soldier from the Titan colonies, cracked his augmented knuckles. His cybernetic implants gleamed under the chamber's harsh lighting as he towered nearly 7 feet above the girl. Beside him, Kale Vorthack's scaled draconian hide rippled with natural armor plating, his razor-sharp claws extending with anticipation. The third figure, Lieutenant Morse, flexed her biomechanical limbs, products of advanced prosthetic engineering that could crush steel. Finally cornered the Academy's little pet human, Thane sneered, his voice amplified by vocal enhancers. Time to show the instructors why baseline humans don't belong among real warriors. Elena said nothing, her dark eyes scanning the chamber's exits with calculating precision. The Academy's monitoring systems had been conveniently disabled, she'd noticed the dead sensor nodes the moment she'd entered. This wasn't a random encounter. 3-on-1 seems fair for someone like you, Kale hissed, his forked tongue tasting the air. Though I suspect even those odds favor you too much. The Draconian lunged first, his massive frame moving with surprising speed. His claws swept through the air where Elena had been standing a microsecond before. She'd moved, not with any visible enhancement or technology, but with an economy of motion that seemed to bend physics itself. Kale's attack met only empty air as Elena appeared behind him, her small hand touching the base of his neck. The 7-foot reptilian warrior collapsed instantly, his nervous system temporarily severed by pressure applied to a point no larger than a pinhead. Impossible, Morse whispered, her mechanical eyes whirring as they struggled to track Elena's movement. No baseline human can move like that. You're right, Elena said softly, her voice carrying clearly through the chamber despite its gentle tone. No baseline human can. Commander Thane activated his combat stimulants, flooding his enhanced physiology with combat drugs. His perception accelerated, his strength doubled, his reaction time reduced to superhuman levels. He struck out with a punch that could shatter reinforced concrete. Elena caught his wrist. The impact should have pulverized every bone in her arm. Instead, Thane felt his enhanced bones crack under an impossible grip strength. Elena twisted slightly, and the commander found himself airborne, crashing into the chamber's reinforced wall hard enough to leave a crater in the metal. Lieutenant Morse's biomechanical limbs whirred to life, launching a flurry of strikes that could puncture starship hull plating. Elena moved between them like water, each movement precise and minimal. She touched Morse's shoulder, and every cybernetic system in the lieutenant's body shut down simultaneously, leaving her paralyzed but conscious. The Academy's records list me as human, Elena explained calmly, stepping over Kale's unconscious form. That's technically correct. I am human. What the records don't specify is which type of human. She knelt beside the paralyzed Morse, her expression almost kind. You see, the Academy accepts students from across known space. Most assume that means different species. But humanity spread far before the great colonies fell. Some branches of our species evolved very differently in isolation. Elena stood, brushing dust from her uniform. I'm from the Kepler 442b colony. We called it Haven. Gravity there was 12 times Earth standard. The atmosphere was toxic. The indigenous life forms were challenging. Humanity adapted. Commander Thane groaned from his crater in the wall, his enhanced physiology struggling to repair multiple fractures. What, are you? I'm exactly what my Academy application stated, Elena replied. A 17-year-old human girl who wants to become a better warrior. She paused at the chamber's exit. Though I should mention, the Academy's combat rankings need updating. I believe there are some new openings near the top. The monitoring systems reactivated as Elena left the chamber, automatically logging the training session's results. Within minutes, 3 of the Academy's strongest warriors would be listed as defeated by the quiet human girl everyone had underestimated. In the vast galaxy, strength wore many faces. Sometimes it looked exactly like weakness, until it was too late to realize the difference.